Why, hello there. Fancy seeing you here. So, I have decided that I'm going to knit myself a cardigan. So, J.W. Anderson released the pattern for a cardigan that Harry Styles wore. And I mean, if Harry Styles did it, I must also do it. That is the rule. So, I've decided that I'm going to do it. I've never knitted anything in my life. In fact, I actually have no idea. I have no concept of how this is going to go. This video may never see the light of day if it goes really bad because I won't have the cardigan. But I've got myself a little basket with all my knitting items in it. I got all different kinds of wool. I mean, obviously I'm no pro at knitting, so I've never bought wool, I've never had to buy wool. But wool, firstly, is so hard to track down, but it's also so expensive. So I got black, red, blue. I had to order another type of red wool. Then I had to order yellow, orange, and green. So I've just spent £45 on Amazon, and then I bought this all today. So I also had to get knitting needles, which, to be fair, these were 60p for 2 packets in String Green. So that was the only thing about this process that is cheap so far. So I feel like I've spent so much money on this that it has to go right. There's no other option, because at the minute I'd probably sitting at about 60 quid. I don't know, but I think. So obviously all the bits aren't here. The bits today is the 6th of July, and my other wool isn't due to be here until the 11th. So I'm going to start with the blue, because the blue is the bit that goes down here, and the collar, I have the bit to do the collar. So I'm going to try these bits and then we'll see how it goes. But I am really just relying on the good of YouTube. What's the word? The expertise that YouTube has, because I really am coming at this with no expertise. But we're gonna see how this goes. Everything is super chunky, and I went to a place that's called the Wool Shop where I live, and they didn't even sell it. The Wool Shop didn't sell this wool, because the lady was like, well, no one buys super chunky wool. I was like, well, I'm trying to buy it. So I think that's why I struggled so much, and why it is that bit more expensive, but we will see. Also, just in advance, sorry about the trash quality. I'm filming this on my iPhone. As much as I want to believe I'm a YouTuber, I'm not. Let's see how this goes. I'm very excited. Hopefully I have a cardigan in about 2-3 weeks. I have no idea how long this is going to take either. So we'll just have to see, won't we? But yeah, wish me luck. Okay, very quick update. It's been 2.5 hours since the last video. And I thought I'll start with the cuffs, because that's like probably the smallest bit. I was like, that'll be easy, dead easy. I watched one YouTube video and it made me do this, and it's like, it was like, pull it really tight. I pulled it so tight it's stuck on, so that's an issue. And this is my cuff so far, so you know, it'll look good. But I really underestimated this. Like, I felt like, oh, old ladies knit, do you know what I mean? It'll be easy. Yeah, I'm almost regretting, no, I am regretting 100% not trying this before I ordered all that wool on Amazon, because now I'm like, well, I have to do it because the wool's on the way and I've spent all that money on it. Hello, so today's date, hold on, over here. Today's date is the 12th of July. I can't remember the last time I checked in, but it was a while ago. Yeah, pretty much what has happened since then is that I spent 6 days trying to do one cuff, and I just wasn't getting it. And I was really losing hope, and then all the wool came, and I was like, I've wasted all this money on all this wool. I was really demotivated. And then I sent it to my gran, because I was like, grans always know what happens. So I sent it to my gran. She did one cuff. It's currently with her to do the other cuff because they have to match, so she's doing both. But what I did start was the like back panels. So I, with my own hands, did this. This one's a bit like not stretchy, but so I did this, and then I'm now doing another back panel. So I think there's like overall like 15 panels, but I'm actually able to knit that. Whenever I was telling people, oh, I'm knitting a cardigan, everyone was like, you've never knitted before and you're knitting a cardigan. So yeah, I was really nervous after that, but I'm actually getting somewhere. So yeah, orange is the next colour, which is why it's sitting here. So I'm going to put on some Desperate Housewives and I'm going to knit. It's currently 10 to 9 and I'm going to knit probably until like 1 AM because I'm obsessed. Because once I actually know what I'm doing, I'm living my best life. I'm like, yes, I'm good at something. But yeah, that's the update. When I do something else, I will update you. But what I would say is, if you're thinking of knitting something and you've never knitted something before, just don't bother, to be honest. Just don't bother. Also, apologies about that really ugly angle. It's just the only place I could set you, so sorry. Cheers. Happy Sunday. So it doesn't look like much right now, but I finished all the back panels, so it's very exciting. Like, I'm not being funny, but I'm talented. Look how look at that. Look at it go. So now I just need to do the rest. Hee. Okay, so update on the knitting situation. I have pretty much finished the back. I've finished the back panels. I finished the front panels. I ran out of wool, so I had to order more for the sleeves. It came today. I only ordered one roll, so it came in like a little like box. But today I'm going to finish the sleeves. While I was waiting for this to come, I couldn't hold my water because of who I am as a human being. So I did the button band. So I did the two of it. And this one, I am like, over everything that I've done so far, this is the thing that I was like, I'm a knitter now. Like, I knit. This is a thing. So this one has like holes. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. So that's where the little buttons will go. Tell me that's not the cutest thing. So yeah, I've done those. Then the big guns, aka my grandmother, knitted the cuffs for me. So those cuffs are for y'all. So yes, she knitted those with love. It took her the whole time that she did those for me to do the rest of the cardigan. Maybe because she has a life and I do not, and she has other things to be getting on with and I certainly do not. So yeah, but it's exciting. So today I am going to do the like band for the bottom. My dog is playing with the will. I'm going to do the band for the bottom, and then I'm going to do the collar. And then once I've done the collar, I'm finished. I have to finish the sleeves, but that will get done today. So yeah, it's a big day, and it's Sunday as well, and I feel like Sunday is the perfect day to just do nothing. Desperate Housewives is on, and yeah, I'm just gonna sit and do this all day and live life. Hello, so update on the cardigan. I had laid it all out to stitch together, and I was like, this is the day, we're doing it. And I forgot a sleeve. I forgot to knit one of the sleeves, so I've run out of wool, so I need to order more wool, which will delay the process by another 5 days, which I'm absolutely furious with. But I mean, it's my fault, you know what I mean? 2 sleeves, you always knit 2. I have 2 arms last time I checked, so yeah, very annoying. So there's going to be a halt on the old knitting front. I'm absolutely devastated because I was like so ready. Oh, nice scissors. Want to see my scissors? How nice are they? They're gold. Beautiful. And they're a great cutter as well. Ooh. It's the funnest thing about this whole project. But yeah, today is not my day. Fell up the stairs. Nearly broke my pinky finger. Have a massive bump on my leg. So yeah, today is just not the day. I think I should just go to bed. Try again tomorrow. Today is a very exciting day. Today we are sewing, and when I say we, I mean us collectively, me by myself, but really you're here with me. We're gonna sew all the pieces together. So my gran came down yesterday to help me do this and asked me where was my needle, like the little needle, and I was like, oh, it wasn't on the recipe that I needed a needle, so I didn't buy one. Apparently I needed one, so I had to go out yesterday and get one. So that's more money that this thing cost me. So I got one. Well, I actually got two. How cute, they matched my nails. And it's pretty much like a big needle, like a needle to sew it together. So this is another skill that I don't possess, so it's a lot of YouTube. My gran has shown me, but like I feel like when, I don't know about you, but when your grandparents show you something, like they already know what they're doing. So my gran that is like, this is so easy, like look, you just go boom boom boom, and I'm like, it's not that easy. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. So I'll do the back and then I will show you what it looks like. I'm still waiting on the wool to come, so the wool's coming on Tuesday. Today is Thursday, so the one sleeve will not, it might be a waistcoat for a while, yeah, because the one sleeve won't be here, or it'll be like a one sleeve moment. I mean, why not? Okay, so this is the back piece all sewed. This is something else, this is something else, and this is a sleeve, I'm pretty sure. It looks pretty big, like body's very small, so it's not really the best like measurement. All these like little tassely bits need to get cut, but they get cut right at the end. So yeah, this is where we are at so far. How exciting. Hi, back again. So I know the last time I recorded I said today is the day I'm gonna finish this cardigan. So about a week and a half has passed. The cardigan is still in pieces, and the reason for that being is the next thing that I had to do was stitch this ribbing to, I think this is the bottom, yeah it is the bottom, to the cardigan, but for some reason I just cannot get this to work. Knitting I've got down, I think, so I'm finished knitting now, but I think I know how to do that. But this is like sewing, and I cannot sew to save my life. So yeah, I pulled out the big guns, my gran yet again, and she did the back piece for me and knitted this on. So you're meant to like see this. So this is the outside. You're meant to see this like a little stitch. So obviously she's done it. It looks presentable. When I do it, it's like all over the show. So I'm gonna try again. I really want to finish this today. It's 3 o'clock. I have plans at 7. I have 4 solid hours here where I'm not doing anything. I really want to get this done. So when I get this sewn on, there's 2 of these, so I have to sew these. Oh, sorry, Bella. I have to sew these on twice, and then after that, I stitch the cardigan together. So really, there's not that much left to do. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube where people are like crocheting the cardigan. So that looks really easy and like really like not as time consuming as this. So I'm kind of just regretful that I didn't just crochet it, but you know what, this is gonna look exactly like the cardigan. You're gonna be like, oh my god, is that Harry Styles walking down the street? When it's me. So it's finally starting to look slightly like a cardigan. I mean, a really ugly one right now, but buttons are on, collar is on, but this needs to be stitched together, and then currently we have no arms. So yeah, but it finally is like looking somewhat like a cardigan, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so I've finished the cardigan. It looks like a waistcoat at the minute. that's really ugly. I kind of wasted a month of my life on this. No, that must be a joke. Oh, no. No. No way. Surely not. Surely not. So I finished the cardigan last night, but I only tried it on today. It is literally too large. My arms end here. And so plan of attack for today is that we're going to take some panels out, which I think is going to actually be really hard, but I'm technically finished, but it's unwearable, so it's not really that finished. Hello, so it's the next day, and yesterday I took all these panels, just dropped them, these panels off the cardigan, which is so sad because it's so much wasted like energy and time, but yeah, so today I pretty much had to like deconstruct the whole cardigan, so now I have to put it all back together. So that's the plan for today, and hopefully, fingers crossed, today is the day I finish, please. Hi, it's finally done, as you can see. So it's done. So I took out 2 side panels on each side and then 1 panel from each sleeve, 2 panels from each sleeve. And to be honest with you, it looks so much better. I'll actually insert a clip after this of my mum trying it on when it had all the panels on it, and my gran and her just thought this was the funniest thing ever because it was huge. But it's so much better now. It's wearable. Like, I'll actually wear this out. Will I wear it every day? No, obviously, but I'm so glad I did this. So my kind of final thoughts on everything, it probably cost me in total about 80 to 90 pounds for all the wool. Now, in saying that, these are all the panels that I ended up taking out of the cardigan. So as you can see, it's quite a lot. In fact, I could probably make another cardigan from all this, to be honest. And I'm like really sort of torn as to what to do with these pieces, because I've obviously knitted them for the cardigan, but now I don't need them. And I'm like, I don't want to throw those out because it's obviously your hard work that I've done. So I'm not sure. I'm a bit like torn. But what I would say, if you are going to knit this cardigan, pin it together and try it on. I am not by any means the smallest person, and it was huge on me. So if you were like a size 8, this would, like, you would drown. So today is the 9th of August, so it took just over a month to do. I finished it yesterday, so the 8th of August. So it was a good like use of a month. I really tripped on in the sense that I don't think if someone was to like actually do this like a normal person, it would take them far longer than a month, but I have like nothing to do. So I was just knitting like 24/7. Yeah, but I am really glad that I did it, and I really like it for winter. Like, I think it's like the hottest day here today, and I'm wearing this. The window's like right behind the camera, so I am literally sweating. But I'm not taking it off because I knitted this. Special shout out to my gran, because without her I could not have done this. I would have given up. If I hadn't have at the very start ordered all that wool and just started the cuff and couldn't do it, I would have quit. I would have given up, and I'm so glad that I didn't. But yeah, that is my final review on this. But yeah, you really think I would have made an effort for the last clip, but no, here we are. Consistency is key. But yeah, I'm gonna upload that clip of my gran and my mum, and then that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for joining me to the end, and if you did make it to the end, well done, because I feel like I'm so over the place that I probably wouldn't even made it to the end of my own video. So yeah, thanks for joining me, and see you on the flip side.
That's your exercise today.
Like
oh
what?
my god. Stand up, Erin. I want to try and get a photo shot.
Stand up, I am standing up.
I know, Ellie's not, Betty's not showing me her head.
If we show the head.